Hello everybody and welcome back to Rebellious Menstruation. This is a review and as in our continuing series of reviews of cloth pads 1 year later. This is actually a collection of singles that I have from various makers, and I'm kind of going to review them as a group in this video, just so you don't get a whole bunch of like minute and a half videos. This way I can just do them all in one. So I'll just go over them very quickly. This one here is a 7-inch Jaws by Crimson Cloth Creation, which is cotton topped, bamboo core and micro fleece backed. This one here is a 9.5 inch Wizards by Odds and Zombies, which is cotton topped and backed with a bamboo batting core, as you can tell. Okay, we'll just open these up so you guys can have when we get to them. Okay, this one here is a 10-inch Firefly by Love Charlie Design, which is quilting cotton topped and backed, and it has a terry toweling core. This one here is a 9-inch, I believe, free color by Meteorite pads. It is woven cotton topped and backed with a terry toweling core. This is a tie-dye by Her Rhythm, which is 10 inches, cotton topped and back, hand dyed with bamboo fleece and PUL core. This Beware pad is cotton quilting topped and back. It is 10 inches, cored with bamboo French terry and PUL, and made by Shark Week Sewing. And last but not least is this 8-inch Tuller Cloth by Musical by Tuller Cloth. It is cotton topped, cotton terry and flannel core and poly fleece backed. So let's go over them. Crimson Cloth Creations, which did this Jaws pad, is based in Hamilton, New Zealand. I purchased this and a unicorn one of the same style off of their website, but they have since closed down their website and moved back to Etsy. They also have a variety of social media, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Pinterest, and they do ship internationally, excluding the United States due to their FDA regulations. This is very well made. As you can see, it has this type of central core design and these types of wings with a double snap to snap them up. I absolutely love this print, which is actually why I still have it. The unicorn print was destashed quite quickly to my sister because this type of sharp edge point doesn't really work for me personally, but I just love this print so much. The shape doesn't work out, but due to that pointed section, but I actually just still love this pad, and that is why I keep it. This one here is an Australian maker. I believe she is from Queensland. I actually got this off of eBay, but there is no further items or sale items that I could find, as this was the I bought the last two in her shop, which was this one and a Skull Candy one, but I destashed the Skull Candy one a while ago to a friend, but that one was like exactly the same as well, exactly the same style. This like exposed core. This is very well made. I do actually really love this print. This is one of the few exposed core ones that don't infuriate me or irritate me. So this was actually the first exposed core pad that I actually liked, and while it is a moderate, it functions due to its short size at the end of my period when I'm actually quite light, due to obviously the shortness in length. This shop no longer exists, as I said, so I'm unable to link it or find out much more information about this maker, apart from the fact that I think she was selling in markets in Queensland. The last kind of post I saw about Odds and Zombies, I think she also had a shop called the Zombologists. This one here is by Love Charlie Designs. It is a beautiful, beautiful pad. It is matched up really, really well, as you can see. It is just a delight. It is actually one of my favourite prints that I have. Love Charlie Designs is a Queensland maker, I believe, from a place called Mackay. If you are Australian, you may know where this is. It's a bit touristy, I guess. If you are not, you can look at Google Maps. I also, from Love Charlie Designs, have these Gross Grain straps, drying straps in various iterations. I also had some more Gross Grain drying straps that I sent to my sister, so that she had some. But these, I've got these princess ones and these cute little bug ones, and these obviously suit. I love this mermaid one. I think she sells them in sets of 3. I think the princesses came in a set of 3, and I think these ones came in a set of 3. I think this must have came in a set of 3, but then I would have destashed the other 2 to my sister. I could probably destash more to her, but anyway, so those Gross Grain straps are also from Love Charlie Designs, and they're amazing. The snaps are matching to nearly all of the pads I have and are very, very useful. So that is this print. It is held up really, really well. It hasn't faded that much. Some of the other cotton ones that I have faded. It is also just such a delightful design. This one here is from another Australian maker, I believe from Melbourne. This is Meteorite Pads. And I have kept this because of this Frida Kahlo print. This maker had probably about 6 or 7 Frida Kahlo prints. I just ordered this one to see how the pad is before I was going to order any more. It is not the best sewn at all. I think I would have gone over this in my last review. So it's not particularly, the core kind of moves around a bit. You can see it's actually not even at all around the edges, but it's probably, as you can see on this side, just not very well sewn. And I used I basically have to use it as a line now, and use it nowhere near my period. I got a period when I was wearing it one day, and probably I got it and I went to the bathroom probably about 90 minutes apart and had just bled straight through, like straight through and straight out the other side and onto my underwear, and it would not have been a lot of blood. It was just at the start. So any other pad that I own would have held up to that, except this one didn't. But I can't face getting rid of it because look at how adorable this Frida Kahlo print is. So this is why I keep it and basically just use it as a liner. Okay. So, also this maker has these cotton drying straps. So these are the only cotton ones I have in these 3 prints, and these ones are really easy to just like wash and throw and dry. And the reason is that you can see the different, I'll just show you the reason why I have different ones is because this one just provides, these cotton ones from Meteorite Pads just provide a bit, my voice sounds a bit croaky today, these ones just have a different style and shape to them, but these are still cotton in these flowers and star prints, also from Meteorite Pads. Okay, so on to this one here, which is made by a Australian maker from the Gold Coast called Her Rhythm. She does sell at markets and shops on the Gold Coast. Again, I have the same issue with this one as I did with the other one, is that this shape doesn't necessarily very work for me particularly, but it does work as a pad backup, which is what I use it for. They are very well made, except that this back has faded significantly, probably at least 60% this is faded. This was a really, really vibrant purple when I first got it, and now it is faded a lot. I ordered I think 5 pads from this maker, but because of the shape I destashed most of them, but I kept this one, and I also kept a really delightful Tree of Life one, but my sister really wanted it, so it went to her. The backer has faded quite substantially, as I said, but it is still very well sewn and very well made. Her rhythm is on Etsy and also sells in local health food stores on the Sunshine Coast. So if you are close to there, you can probably catch up with her in a couple of shops or at some markets. This one here, another favourite. It is from New Zealand maker on Etsy, and this print was too adorable to pass up. I have this one, and my sister has the twin to this, which is basically the matching print. Or is actually just the same print. This is the bat shape. It's excellent. It works perfectly more with me. It is very well sewn, and it's held up quite admirably. It has not faded, and it obviously is another Australian maker. It has these cute wings, and I've never had any trouble with staining or with getting the stains out from this pad. And of course it has a witch on it, so it's another Halloween printed pad. Last but not least is this, another Australian maker. I think they've all been either New Zealand or Australian makers tonight, but hey, that's what happens. This one's like a musical cats one. I did have a circles one that was purple, that was accidentally destashed to my sister. It was just in the pile that I was sending to her because I think I must have washed and cleaned everything. I usually, even if they are already clean, I will wash and clean them to send them, just to make, you know, sure. And I think I'd washed and cleaned the purple one, the purple circle one that I wore, and then accidentally destashed it, but it's not like I don't have enough pads anyway. So this one's actually quite cute. I love the print. It is very well sewn. It is kind of very thick. It's probably quite a thick pad for a moderate. It's quite thick for an 8-inch pad, but sometimes that's just the way it goes. But it's still a very cute and very well made pad that has held up, and it is one of the few where the core is stitched to the topper through the middle. Most of the other ones have the stitching around the side. Outside that, it has 2 tabs as well. So what will happen is I'll link all of the relevant information down below so that you guys can have a look for yourselves. Outside of that, thanks for watching. I will put up the playlist for the rest of my pad reviews somewhere in here, along with my subscription button, so be sure to watch the other reviews. There will be more upcoming, and to have a look at that playlist and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your morning, afternoon or evening, depending on where you are in the day, and I of course will catch up with all of you in the next video. Bye everyone.